everyone. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hey, this is episode?
Our,
This is video number OV?
no.
Number 20. This is our 20th video. Hey, ho, milestone. Okay. Anyways,
since we did a 6-part series, which there still could be more to come about your favorite park, which is
the Magic Kingdom.
Now we're going to talk about my favorite park, Epcot. Drinking around the world.
We're not going to get that far on this.
No,
time,
we're
this
not
video.
even getting to World Showcase today. We're going to get to Future World.
I got a really old map here. This map's actually from 2006. But we're going to talk about Future World today. I just covered up your face. Sorry.
I would too. Highly recommended in all videos.
So we're going to talk about Future World today. We're going to talk about most of the attractions. I think there's some things that we've never been on or been through that aren't really there anymore anyways. So skip. Okay. So go ahead, Eddie. Take it from here.
Well, actually, you're going to take it from here.
Oh, okay. So you're going to let me speak. This is dangerous.
Well, you have to speak because I'm thirsty.
Okay. So, when you enter the park, there's the big icon, the big golf ball, if you will. It actually houses a ride, an attraction in there called Spaceship Earth.
Very fun ride.
It is a lot of fun. It is not something that you want to try to attempt to do when you first get into the park because everyone sees it and goes in line for it. So it's kind of crazy busy. Unless you have a fast pass, then, you're golden.
Again, it's a great ride because you have AC. Does it say how long the ride is? 15-minute ride. So you got 15 minutes in AC. So I like to wait towards the afternoon to ride this.
Yeah. It's
a nice cool down.
It is nice. And then the person that you sit with in the little vehicle, the ride vehicle.
You do a little video.
Yeah, it'll take pictures of you.
It'll take a picture of your face and show you and your ride partner in the future.
Yeah. So, do you want to get into that too much or?
Not too much.
No.
I would just say I love this ride.
I do too. It's
not just because of air conditioning. There's history to it.
Yeah.
But it's also very entertaining.
Well, and you know what? I just heard, you may have heard this too, Eddie, and probably from me, that
I hear all my Disney news.
The sponsor of the ride, I don't want to say their name because you might make a joke. Anyways.
Siemens. No joke.
The sponsor of the ride, recently, there's no contract, re-sign up or whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But so apparently there may be some changes coming to that attraction. Have no clue. I'm not going to speculate. Let's move on. But it's a great attraction. You got to try it.
So the next attraction is Ellen's Energy Adventure.
Yes.
What do I say about this ride? I actually enjoy it. Mm-hmm. It's a little lengthy.
It's like 45 minutes long. It is. You don't even have to look at it.
There's an 8-minute intro.
Okay.
And a 37-minute ride.
Okay.
8 plus 37 is?
45.
Boom. She nailed it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. So, I really like this attraction too.
Again, you're inside. When you've been walking around the park all day and you're in that hot Orlando sun.
Which, not complaining, love Florida, love Orlando.
And you get to go sit on an air conditioning ride for 45 minutes. That is one heck of a nice break. Yeah.
And the first time that I ever rode this attraction way back in 2006, I was pleasantly surprised I just thought it was cool. I mean, the first half of it, you're sitting and you're watching a video. It's got Ellen DeGeneres and Bill Nye the Science Guy.
It's got a story.
It's got a little story. It's kind of funny, and all that. It's old. But I was really, and I won't go into details, but I was really surprised by what happens after a while, and the cars break up and they go through this. It's cool.
Yeah, we don't want to give away how it happens because since for us the first time was kind of shocking, a big reveal.
Well, for you, because I wrote it when we went together.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me about it,
no.
So I still got the same shock you did.
So I don't know. I just really liked it. But again, there's lots of rumors about this attraction.
That might be going away.
Yeah.
And if it goes away, no big deal. But I do like, ever since Jurassic Park came out, I like dinosaur rides where you got dinosaurs in it. And there's a dinosaur scene on this ride.
Okay.
Where they
so
move
you're starting
stuff
to
like
give
that.
stuff away. So.
Oh.
Anyways,
I will give you
let's
away.
we got to
for a
move
dollar.
on. Oh wow, we got to move on. Next one, real quick blurb. Mission Space. I mean, it's popular. I think it's lost some of the popularity over the years. Maybe not, but I think I've heard that. We've never been on this attraction.
No interest.
I'm not interested because I've just heard. I know they tried to change things up a couple years back where they made a more tamer section of it, but I've heard it's really like tight space. We're both claustrophobic, and I don't want to get motion sickness. I don't want to barf.
And the thing is, I've had quite a few friends that have said they've been on this ride.
Yeah.
And they've come off the ride feeling just a little bit queasy.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of queasy, so
ruin my day.
I'm in no interest in doing this ride.
Yeah, and there's some things that I've heard that on, like for other
I've got
attractions.
drinking to do the rest of this day. I don't want to be.
I mean, there's other motion simulator rides in other parks and all that, but you know what? For some reason, this one I'm just like, I'm not gonna go there. So
we call it playing safe.
Yeah. So it's a simulator ride like you're an astronaut. So it can be intense.
So next attraction, Test Track. Now, when I went in 2011, loved Test Track.
They changed up the queue. They changed up
everything. But in 2011, when you went, they made it seem like you're on a ride where you're a crash test dummy. So
What'd
there's
you
like,
call me? Oh wait, go ahead.
I called you dummy. And let's go on a crash test. Don't interrupt me again, dummy. So you seem like a crash test dummy. You're going through all these tests.
Yeah, test, hot, cold.
And the last one, they make it
Brakes.
seem like you're going to drive into a wall, and the wall opens, and that attraction takes off, and you go up like
Fastest attraction in the whole Walt Disney World.
65?
I think so, yeah, 65. 65, 67, something like that. Fastest attraction across all 4 parks
65.
at Walt Disney World. So it's, they've changed up the first half. And
It's still fun.
It's still fun,
The
but
ride's different. It still opens up, and you go 65 miles per hour, but you're not the crash test dummy. You go through.
you create a vehicle.
You go through the queue with other people. You create a vehicle. It tests how well your car brakes, how well it takes curves, the acceleration.
Yeah, so, I mean, we preferred the old way, but
But we still love the new way.
it's not like we're not going to ride it, because we are.
Yeah, it's a fantastic ride still, no matter what.
So next up, we keep seeing about this on. Seeing about this? That doesn't sound like we keep hearing about this and watching it on other YouTube videos. Club Cool. We've personally never done this.
But we need to.
The drinks, they have like a soda fountain, and like they have the one Beverly, which apparently is gross. Tastes like feet. I don't know, other things I've heard. But so we're gonna have to give this.
I feel like
a
I have
whirl.
to try it though.
Yeah.
I've seen plenty of videos on YouTube. Look them up. Club Cool, Beverly, Disney World, whatever you gotta look up. They're on there, where you see the faces of people after they drink it. Now here's the other thing I see in these videos though. Plenty of videos where they take a second or third drink and they say the more they drink, the better it tastes.
I don't know.
How that happens, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm ready to try it. Hopefully get it on video this year for you guys.
So then I think a lot of that stuff is kind of on one side of Future World. And then on the other side of Future World, there's the other section with the land and all that. So what's and the seas. What do we got over there?
Next, you got the Seas with Nemo and Friends,
Little
which is
ride.
a nice little ride. It's a fast loading, right?
Yeah.
Like Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
You sit in like a shell, something like that, like some kind of little cart
Under the sea.
that moves
kind of.
around. You go through the story finding Nemo.
Yeah. So it's kind of similar to the Little Mermaid in Magic Kingdom.
And there's no animatronics because you see like
That is
the
the
aquariums
difference.
in the back.
Yeah.
And the cartoons are like loaded onto the screen somehow.
It's not like
It's just little scenes from the movie.
It's
It's
cute.
nothing
It's-
fantastic. If you have kids, they're gonna love it,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So it's also in the building that has a couple other things. It has Turtle Talk with Crush. And I know we experienced in 2006. It was okay. 2000, I'm sorry, not I in 2006. I experienced it. It was hilarious. 2011 when it was okay. It was great when you have little kids, especially if they get selected to kind of interact with Crush.
You can ask Crush questions.
Yeah, when we went last time though, it was actually pretty amusing. So you can ask Crush questions. Crush.
I think it all
questions.
depends on who the cast member is
that's
voicing
doing a voice.
Crush.
But basically, it's on a screen. It looks like him, and he interacts with the audience.
It's very interactive for the kids.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, so it's cute because there's a cast member somewhere behind the scenes that can see like a kid maybe wearing like a hat or some kind of something in the room, and he's talking to you.
And he points them out saying, "Hey, you with the buck teeth, do you have a question?"
No, he doesn't get like that.
Oh.
He says, "Oh, I see you've lost a tooth."
I see you lost a tooth.
Anyways, so and also in this building is the actual like big tanks. There's it's kind of like an aquarium. It's
You
neat.
see all sorts of sea life.
Yeah.
Dolphins, sharks.
You can see divers in there.
Manta rays.
They have extra back behind the scenes kind of things you can pay a couple Benjamins for to actually get in the tank. Anyways, never done that. We don't swim, so. Moving on from the seas to the land.
Unfortunately, moving on, because next we have the Circle of Life. Ooh. If you love the movie Lion King, which
great.
I do.
Yeah.
I love the movie Lion King. So you go sit in the theater and you got Timon and Pumbaa, two famous Disney characters, talking to you about recycling and saving the earth.
Fable.
Not that I'm against that. It's just when you sit through this, which is how long? Does it say how long it is?
It's too long.
12 minutes. It's a 12-minute film.
It's 11 minutes and 30 seconds too long.
It feels like 3 lifetimes.
Okay, so let's not even give it any more
Moving
time.
on.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Soaring Around the World, another popular rides. Well, now it's Soaring Around the World. We haven't seen this version yet. It came out.
We just went on the regular Soaring.
Yeah, the original.
Which was California?
Yeah, like over California. Yeah. So this is around the world, so we're going to experience it. But it's one of those where you have the giant screens in front of you. You load up in it's almost like a hang glider kind of thing, and you load up and then they keep moving the things up, and you're pretty high up there.
It scared me the first time. I'm not a big fan of heights. What scared me the most is I was wearing flip-flops, and I'm like, what happens if my flip-flop falls off? And I don't know why I was so hung up on it. It falls on the floor. If your flip-flop falls off, it falls on the floor. No big deal.
Well, and next up we have Living with the Land.
Living with the Land, which is a 13-minute ride.
It's a boat ride.
It's a boat ride. Again, I love boat rides. You got some small scenes with some animatronics, and you got behind the scenes
where they're
growing stuff,
vegetables. It's educational, but
it's interesting.
It's interesting.
A lot of information.
Surprisingly interesting to go through a big greenhouse on a boat.
Yeah.
Then we have a Journey into Imagination with Figment. I've been on this ride, but it was like 2006. I just remember it not being whatever.
6-minute ride.
It's,
AC again though, right?
We'll have to do it again.
I haven't been on, but is there AC? You're inside,
oh,
right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
There's AC and everything inside. And I'm thinking that there's lots of hubbub going around about Figment. He was the centerpiece of Epcot when it first opened and that kind of thing.
He looks cute. I've seen
Purple Dragon.
videos of Figment and stuff like that. He looks adorable.
So we're not sure what's going to happen with this or Figment for that matter. So I don't have a lot of knowledge on that, but the other thing that they have there on Future World is the character spot.
Oh my gosh.
So it's an inside building where you get to meet.
Now again, this has changed since we went in 2011 and 2015. Because when we went in 2011, you got to meet like
Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Donald,
and Goofy.
Goofy.
So 5 of the main characters.
You took a picture with the one character, then you moved to the next one. There's PhotoPass. You remember about PhotoPass? PhotoPass photographers there taking pictures with your camera or on your Magic Band, taking the picture with their camera. And now they change it up to just Mickey, Goofy.
Those 3.
And Pluto?
No.
I forget who there was.
It's just 3. It's Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy.
Oh, I didn't say Minnie. Okay, so Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy. Okay, but you can see there's character palooza.
There's a new place where I think they call it a character palooza, which I thought was fantastic, by the way, because that was new to us. We were there with our niece, and we're walking down.
And all of a sudden, they just open the doors.
Yeah, I think we're getting ready to go on a World Showcase or something as a part of Epcot, and all of a sudden these doors opened. There was Geppetto, Rafiki, Pluto and Donald, which would have been part of the 5. Chip and Dale, Baloo.
Yeah, all kinds of characters came out, and this was different. Did not have PhotoPass photographers, but they had cast members.
They have a cast member who will take your picture for you with your phone or camera.
Your phone or camera and take pictures. So, Future World. I mean, there's also places to eat in Future World. There's also the big, huge fountains of water that do all kinds of fun stuff, and it's
As for me though, I'd prefer to eat in World Showcase, which we're going to talk about more about in the following videos. So stay tuned for more tall tales
and short stories.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.